Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. Andres Borregales ready to get us started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Returning in from the 16. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. That's caught in the end zone, so no dark riding point after there. They run the fake pass for an 8-0 lead and leave that opposing sideline stunned. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And an excellent effort there. Sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. Good start to this one for him. Their first offensive snap picks up 9.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Dark from the pistol. Let's cut. This is Jalen Wright. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Darts out of the shotgun. Caught by Washington, left side. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. It's a gain of 4 there. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands.
He takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants put up points to begin the game. Well, Brock, we don't see this often, but love it whenever we do. The fullback, the target on that one, and he ends up with 6.
You're absolutely right, Kate. You don't see fullbacks utilize that much, but man, when you do have a weapon like that, it stretches a defense so thin. Big time touchdown. Yes, by a fullback.
Giants offense and Dart looking to get 2 more here.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he runs this in. That's going to knock this game up at 8 apiece. What a start to this one, baby. Both teams scoring, and without hesitation, run everyone out there to go for 2. For fans of aggressive offenses, Brock, this is certainly shaping up to be their perfect type of game.
Yeah, you think both these offenses just going to go for 2 from here on out? I don't know. There's a lot of risk involved with it, but I'm here for it.
And he's brought down just inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Cougar 19. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense in the hurry up here.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Brings up second down.
60 Eagles. 60.
Out of the gun. It's Milton. Escapes the pocket. Looking to his running back. Incomplete. Snap play's going to bring up third down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
19. Red. Cowboy 80. Panther 11. Panther 11. Let's go.
Here he goes, third and long. So he knocked away from the intended targets, and that brings up fourth down. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30.
26-yard line.
Giants lining things up. First and 10. On the handoff, here's Scatterboo. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle.
Well, Kate, that's a quick hitter to the big guy, and that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
Looking his fullback now. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
Here he is on third and short. And it's caught. He's got Lamb. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Wright running out of the gun. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Let's go.
Third down now. Here's Dart. Forced out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face fourth down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there's none to be had. No escape route available this time.
This kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage. Now Borregales on to send it away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And his choice to leave that end zone going to cost him a chunk here. He's out shy of that 25-yard line.
22-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Go! 18, Robert. 8, Bronco, go!
To throw, Milton. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Milton going to throw again here, 2nd and 10. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
And the Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10
Let's go now.
at the 32-yard line.
7, Cowboy 80.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Brought in right side. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. On the move, headed right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Here we go. Start. Huh.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for Dallas 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ready? Huh.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. And screen here to Blue. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. No hungry. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Ready?
Still sticking with the passing game. Gets it downfield. On target to Watson. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a field goal lead in our opening quarter. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys take a 4-point lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. That's going to do it for our 1st quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Cowboys out in front. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They'll be hoping for a lengthy drive here with where they're starting out. That's caught by Chris Olave. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Scatterboo now from the gun. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. They gain 11 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down. We've set it down from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On 1st down, here's Dart. Good slide downfield to Olave. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Giants, 1st down.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. A pickup of 17. And it's good for a New York first down.
Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
From the gun, here's Dart. Chased out to his right. Now he takes it. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on first down.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
Rolling from the gun here. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Third and long for him here. Buys time, rolling right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Warren Gallis connects. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Return starts from the goal line. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Ready. 79 Broncos. Knocking 18. 18. 5 in. Ready.
Milton back to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up second down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Still at the 30 after the incompletion. Here's second and 10. Throwing now, Milton. Taken in by Luke Musgrave. Into the red zone. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
You know, Kenny, you often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By getting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second.
Right side, quick pass, complete. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
This needs to find the end zone, Brock. It's third and goal.
Ready. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys grow the lead to 7. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Brian Schottenheimer wants his guys to get 2 more here.
Here we
The
go.
Cowboys will line up for the
Bronco
two-point
leading.
conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Catches it at the 1. And he gets gets in for two. They're going to go up by 2 scores off of that play. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. It's 16 yards on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down. We've set it down from 37. Throwing on 1st down. It's Dart. Has a man downfield. This is Washington. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Give him 38 on that one. And it's good for a New York first down. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play.
At the 60, at the 60.
First down, Giants.
19 right. Go.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Rams got it on the sideline. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
When you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
From the red zone on 1st. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
That is somebody it's tough to truly overthrow, but it can happen. I know what he was thinking, Kate. I'm going to put this in the spot where only my guy gets it. Problem was, that spot was even too high for him.
79 Broncos.
Dart going to throw again. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Giants make it a field goal game. This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants cut the lead down to just 2.
Giants 21.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Return coming from the 6. Escapes a defender. And that hit is going to freeze him at this spot. He got stuck right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
On the 6.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Down.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. It's a pick for 6. Throwing it to depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
So Dart in this offense getting set to go for 2.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead.
Giants 29. Cowboys 23.
Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
Has this at the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
18, Pioneer. Go.
Back to work they go after the interception. He's going to push one deep down the right. The downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Start. Cover 19. Cover 19.
Milton. He's got it deep downfield. Hits the 20. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get a late score and tie it before the half. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And they'll take the lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Darts back to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
They run it from the gun with Wright. Has some daylight through the 40. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
19 light.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's good for a New York first down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Dart setting in the throw here. He's got it near the 10. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants push their lead to 6. Borregales on to send it away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Cracking 60.
Now Milton to throw. Hits his running back. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. To throw, Milton. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they gave the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
19 Lions. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Still sticking with the passing game. Going deep here for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys tie it just before halftime. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air. The kicker gets it. Oh, looks like he's going to throw it. Got it inside the 10. And he isn't going to get there. First time they tried for 2 tonight, but it's unsuccessful. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. They'll take this at the 10. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half.
Hawk 70. 69.
On 1st down, here's Dart. And there, it's Malik Neighbors. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. The Giants using their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Cup 19. Cup 19. 79 Broncos.
From the gun, here's Dart. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Not much time left in the half, so the kicking team out on 1st down. This is a 50-yard look from the right half. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. Here's the final play of our 1st half.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Get the points on the board. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Throwing here just before halftime. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up second down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. You got to react as it begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Okay.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Ready.
One final shot before the half. Look at that power, deep left side. Caught at the 20-yard line. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. If you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19 Tiger.
Dart from the pistol. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Darts out of the shotgun. Forced out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. That's grabbed inside the 30. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
18 Cardinal.
Away from the pistol, it's right. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants grow the lead coming out of halftime. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through.
Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Oh, he loses it on the return. They could get this back. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And he is in for the score. We may not see them kick ever again, partner. They're now 3 for 3 on 2-point tries today. Now Borregales on to send it away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. New set of downs for him from the 31. Shotgun snap here to Milton. He beams one deep right side. He's got it inside the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball.
And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys start the second half with some needed points. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
He has it. And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead, only a field goal now. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now a run with Wright. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Into the gun this time. Here's Dart. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Oh, love this. He gets another one. Keep beating that fullback, baby. Well, he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, when you're a defender and you see them get that quick little take to the fullback, you just have to stop him before he gets started. They piled on him, held him to minimal yardage.
Here goes Dart to the air. Has a man downfield. This is Washington. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Dart looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second and 10, so at the 28. Rolling from the gun here. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That's another Giants 1st down. 1st and goal, New York.
Assigned quarterback run here. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
That sack backs him up. It's going to be a long 3rd and goal from the 16.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picks it off. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. That's completed right side. He's going to have this one down to the 28. They get 37 on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down. So the big play has them well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Screen here to Blue. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Here's Milton. Cut near the goal line. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys take a 4-point lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Giants lining things up. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he's going to score pick six for Dallas. You get a pick six. You get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have... Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead. Now, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Dart resetting here after the pick. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Play action with Dart. On the move, headed right. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Chased out to his right. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
A pickup of 2 yards. And the Giants first down.
Dart going to throw again. A throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it's good for a New York first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Giants football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 70 Lions. 19 Lions. Trap 60. 18 Rattle. Go.
Your start now. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
18 Cardinal.
Throw here, 3rd down. Put the body on the line for his team. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Gain 15 there. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Reaching for Chris Olave with that one. So 2nd down coming up.
Here we go. Track 60 Eagles. 60.
From the gun, here's Dart. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd down now, here's Dart. That is caught, he's got Lamb. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants now within 1 score in the 4th. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed him.
They got a touchdown, but that is only half the job. Still got to get this kick back and score another. I think the Giants got that one back. Yes, Giants football. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag.
On the jump.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Let's go.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Shotgun snap here to Milton. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And bring up 3rd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
That's 19 tight. 19.
To the air on 3rd and long. Gets it downfield. On target to Watson. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A big play. 23 yards to move those chains. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready. Press. go 80. Ready.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Has some room to work. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys stretch into a 2-score game in the fourth. Christian Watson with the touchdown. The 5th of the game for him, tying the NFL single-game record. That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys push the lead up to 12. Aubrey now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Under the gun this time, here's Dart. Complete right side to Washington. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
Dart out of the shotgun. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go.
Dart setting in the throw here. We'll check this one down. Complete to the fullback. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Offense in the hurry up here. Going on 1st down. It's Dart. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Down the field, he's got land. They're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
At the 32-yard line.
Throwing it again here. Forced out to his right. Taking a chance to the end zone. And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Giants now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's down to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
They got a touchdown, but that is only half the job. Still got to get this kick back and score another. I think the Giants got that one back. Yes, Giants football. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Milton. Completed over the middle. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys go up by 12 in the 4th.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he could stretch that field. If you're out, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. The LSU rookie with the pick. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Rolling from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They send a receiver in motion right. On 1st down, here's Dart. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
He's going to throw again here on 2nd and 10. On the move, headed right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He has the first over the middle. At the 20. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants now within 1 score in the 4th. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
All right, they're going to throw for it. He'll reach the end zone. They get 2 more points to help attack that deficit. Well, got a little history for y'all now. That is their 4th conversion this game. That ties the NFL record in a single contest. You're not supposed to be able to do this 4 times in a game against an NFL defense partner. How have they pulled it off? Yeah,
I hate to sound cliche here, but it's so true. When I'm watching this execution, Kate, it's everybody. It takes all 11. Heck, it takes the calls on the sideline, too. You don't make NFL history unless your team is all on the same page.
And they're whistling for a stop here, and that's one of the Cowboys who's in some pretty clear discomfort. And in need of some assistance. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. The throw is caught. And he's tackled for no gain.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Milton now. Absolutely fires this one right side. That's grabbed inside the 30. Into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys now lead by 10. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. Got it inside the 10. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now we have a member of the Cowboys hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to look at him. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Dart. Finds him over the middle. And this one does not go far. Offense up to the line fast. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He throws a bullet deep to the right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Savon Revel with the pick. And the Cowboys are going to have it after the 2nd interception of the season.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Buying some time right. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now they've got to regroup for 2nd down.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Escapes the pocket. He just throws this one away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Cowboy 80. Go.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Ready, ready.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
Here we go, here we go. 60 bites.
Fourth down, pass coming. Headed out right. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
Certainly looking for that nail in the coffin, the knockout punch, a touchdown, and 3-possession lead that could put this one out of reach. Hey, it's a luxury they could afford to take in that spot. Built himself up a little buffer here, Kate. But it's never over until it's over.
And they pick him off again! And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown! Defense getting in on the farm, Brock, with that fourth quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick six.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense. And when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
86.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Return coming from the 6. Things going well so far. And he's well across the 45, almost all the way to midfield before going out.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Dart resetting here after the pick. Lamb brings it in yet again. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down. Hurry this to the line.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Giants.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Lamb has another one. And that's a New York touchdown. The Giants get it back to within 2 possessions. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
I think the Giants got that one back. Yes, Giants football! Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys make it a 3-score game in the 4th. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys go up by 19. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just inside the 25. New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Here's Dart now. Chased out to his right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Get set, get set.
He sent a man in motion. 3rd and long, Purdy. Buys time, rolling right. Complete beyond the marker. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line. So flip the field, folks. It's 1st and 10 inside of enemy territory now. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Forced out to his right. Going all the way to the end zone here. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You knew before this drive started the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, well, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Broncos.
They're going to pass it here. Flush out now to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Milton's going to throw again here, 2nd and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a bunch here up past the 25 before somebody gets to him. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
At the 27-yard line.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. It connects on the deep shot. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys put up even more points in a win. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Purdy on 1st down. Has a man downfield. This is Washington. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ballgame. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. From the gun is Purdy. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Okay, this defense finally set enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
All right, 1 more snap to play here.
Get set. It's hot.
Here he goes, one final shot. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Bronk, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So for my partner, Brock Huard, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.